Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 3 of this restaurant. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to create and added our exterior and interior wall. Now we're going to continue working on this. I'm going to zoom it here on this line where we have our 7 grid line and where the C grid line is. Here I'm going to select this, and what I want is this one to be around 2160, and then after that, this wall, we're going to add in another wall. It will be interior wall. We're going to connect it from there, and this will be 1170. So that's good. We have 1170, and then after that, from this grid line, we're going to add a wall again. This will be just an open wall, and then this grid line will be from this middle. I'm going to select this one, and I want to grab this grid line or this temporary dimension, and I want it to be around 970. I want it to be 970 from there, and I wanted to touch it from this grid line. This will be the grid line number 10. So now from this grid line CS, I'm going to add in a grid line like so up to this grid line right here, which is D grid line. And then from that grid line, I want it to be all the way to this wall. So we have an L right here and then added a wall right here, which is 970 from this grid line. And then this will be an opening. This will be the service counter area, and this will be all the machines for the restaurant. This will be the sandwich prep area or the kitchen. We'll have all the machines right here, and then this will have an exit right here as well. So now let's concentrate right here because we're going to extend this wall. I want to extend this wall around 2000. So right now we have here, we could just select here CS and then just add 2240. So that's an extra from the wall. And then we will have our freezer and then our cooler. So here we're going to click on the wall again. You can CS again if you wanted to. I'm going to create a wall from D1 or D2 up to D4 all the way to C4 and then going to C2. So we have a wall right here, and then also we're going to add another wall here for our cooler, and then this should be around 5180. So this will be our walk-in cooler, this will be our walk-in freezer, this will be our prep area, and then some storage as well. Most of the time this is where this will be where our back door is, where we can add in our buns. So that's what we're gonna do here is we're going to add a wall right here. So we're gonna add a wall right here. I want this opening to be around 1460. That's perfect right there. And we could just extend this one right here. This is where we could add in some sink to wash some of the preparation as well. And we will have area here as well. So those are our areas. And we could just add in later on. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the door. So let's go to our insert and load in family. Go to doors, and here we need to go to our commercial doors in order for us to add in, for example, the back door that I'm talking about. It should look like this, where you could open up this small part, and then you could widen up the area. So here we're going to load that. We're going to go to architecture and then click on door. It will be available right here. After that, let's add in more door. So go to insert, load family. Let's add in some garage door. So go to residential, and we have some garage door right here. I could use this one instead. And then let's add the garage door right here. So DR, you can type in DR, and we can make it bigger. So here I'm gonna select that, edit, and then here we could just change the material. I want my panel material to be different within my frame and trim material. So here for my frame and trim material, I want them to be metal. So I'm just preparing my materials right now as well. So I'm gonna go to metal, and then let's look for something black that we could add. We can just use steel for now. So one of the steel, apply, OK, and then here we could copy and paste it for the trim material as well. For the panel material, we're going to change this to a different wood material. So we could maybe use ash for now, apply OK, and then here we could widen it. We have height here of 2100, and then we have the width. I want to double up that one. So maybe we could put it at around 5500 for now, and let's see how big it looks like. I think for this one it looks much better. Around 55 is good. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. This will be our garage room right here. Okay, and then let's add in some doors inside here. For the exterior part around, we're gonna use a different kind of door. This will be doors that we use to add in for our curtain wall doors, store doors. So those are the things that probably we're gonna use for the exterior part. So for now, in terms of exit doors, let's add in some exit doors instead. Some of them will be interior, and then some of them will look different. But for now, we're gonna add in some doors that are So for example, this will be for the cold room. So we could use that for a walk-in cooler and the walk-in freezer. So I'm gonna use that. I'm probably gonna use something around 700 to 1200. Okay, so I'm gonna select that, hold on shift, and then select this one. Press OK, and then let's go to door, and then let's add the door right here. Here we could just make it bigger depending on the size. So I'm just gonna add the freezer right here like that. At the same time, we could use the same type of door to our walk-in cooler. So the reason that I put it in the middle so that we could put some rackings around here. So that's why it's in the middle. For here, we could just put rackings around here, an L shape. So that's fine right here. Or we could just grab it and then put it like that, L shape like that. So that's good enough. And then let's add in some doors again. So load family, and let's look for other doors that we could use. Maybe we could use this one. I'm gonna use this one for the service room, which is right here. I'm gonna use something like 900 by 2000. I want it to be consistent with the height. So and then now you can type in DR, and then let's add the door for the service door right here. And then here as well, an exit door. And then now the other doors will be, for example, this will be an somewhere here will be an exit door. The main entrance door will be right here with a vestibule. So we're still gonna add in the vestibule right here. Maybe it's a good idea to add in the walls now. So I'm gonna add the wall right here where we have our C12, and then this will be around 1800, and then here this will be our around 2460. That's for the vestibule right here. And again, we're gonna use curtain door, so we're gonna fix that later on. So for now, let's leave it like that. And then the one that we could add is the door for our managers and the washrooms and even the janitor closet. So we could load more. Let's go to residential and maybe add in some different doors again. I want it to be just a simple door, which will be this one will be good enough. And here I'm just gonna load all of them. So hold on shift, select so that you can highlight everything and then press OK. And then yes, you want to continue, you want to load all of them. Now click on door. This door will be very small. It's for our janitor closet. And then we could just change the how wide it is, but let's maintain the height to 2000. So now let's add it there. I think we could make it a wider one. So we could put 600. Yeah, that looks much better. 600. We're gonna add in the same door but different width. This will be the men's washroom. Let's maintain around 850, I think. So 850 right here, 850 as well on the women's washroom. And then for the universal washroom, let's make it bigger because they will need, let's put it at 900. So that makes a big difference, especially for wheelchair. And then now CS again. I'm using the 850, and let's add the one for the managers. And then for the crew washroom, let's make it smaller. So here I'm gonna do CS, but we're gonna change this to, I think, 600 or 700 will be good enough. Yeah, 700 for the washroom. So you can press spacebar so that to change orientation. We could just add in the toilet right here, and then the vanity sink here. So we have it right there. For our crew room, what we could do is we're gonna select this interior wall, and then we're gonna click on wall opening. I think we don't need to have, so we just need to have an opening right there. We don't need to have any doors there. So that will be good. For our electrical room, we could just leave it like that. It doesn't need to have any doors. And then what we can do here, I'm just double checking if we have all the washroom doors and all the doors that we needed to. So here we can have it differently. I think we're good in terms of what we can add here. Maybe we could add in the toilet just to have, so that we could just insert the toilet and everybody will know where the toilet is. So go to plumbing, architecture, fixtures, and then water closet. Let's add toilet 2D instead. We don't need 3D for now. CM. So let's add in the toilet right here and right here. For the public washroom, let's have a washroom right here. And then we could have a urinal right here. And for the ladies, let's add washroom right here. We could add in a small door. It's right here. And then for the universal, we could have washroom right here. And we could have the rotation here to indicate that this is a universal washroom as well. And they could turn around. In terms of the sink, let's add in the urinal first, so that to represent. So CM, we could add the urinals right about here. And then what I could do is I'm gonna select this wall, edit type, duplicate. This will be washroom wall. After that, edit. This will be duplicated. So let's duplicate this and washroom right there. Apply. Okay. And the thickness, let's make it very thin, which they are very thin. Let's add it right about here. So here, CS, I'm gonna add it right there. But let's put this back to interior wall. So CS, let's add it right about here for now. That's big enough. And then CS right here, we have a washroom. And then we could have in the sink right there. So let's insert, load family, and get the sink. Fixtures, we could go to sink and then go to vanity. Let's do a square vanity. CM, add it. You just need to press space bar to change orientation. Right, have it here. And then here for the women's, we could have it right there. Let's add 2 of them. And move it towards the entrance like that. I'm just going to add a detailed line. So it's going to be thin line. So that to represent the sink top right there. Just to make it much better for everyone to see. Here, let's just add something like that. We can delete this and then add in this thin like that. Now it's much better to look at. And of course, let's not forget the door. So for the door, let's grab this one, CS, and then let's change this to, I think, 500 by 2000. So here, right there, and right here. So that looks much better now. And then let's not forget the ones we have right here. Oops. Okay. Okay, that looks good. So let's stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.